Perhaps I'm just being the hopeless romantic that I am, but I truly believe most people want to make a difference in their world. Not to sound too cliche, but that is the main reason I chose to become a teacher. I not only want to make a difference, I want to be the difference. There, I said it. I chose to become a teacher because I genuinely want to positively impact the world one student at a time. Because children are our future. My name is Ana Maria Villarreal Canel, but I just go by Ana M. Canel for short. My mother wanted to give me an old-fashioned Spanish name, and I believe she did succeed. I wished she had named me Ana Lisa, after my older sister, or Ana Laura, anything but Ana Maria after both of my grandmothers, because it makes me sound ancient. However, it is a beautiful name, rich in heritage and familial ties, that I've become more and more proud of with age. My mother is Caucasian non-Hispanic, and my father is Caucasian Hispanic, to be perfectly PC. I don't speak very much Spanish, though, and probably don't look very Latina either, a cause for some ridicule during my own high school days as a Ray Texan. I do fit the bill, though, if you want to be stereotypical about it. I grew up in a single-parent home and ended up becoming a teenage mother. I had my firstborn when I was 17. Thankfully, I have always had the love and support of both of my parents, as well as many other family members, or I wouldn't be here today. With their help, I was able to beat the odds and overcome the statistics. I not only graduated from high school at 17, I graduated magna cum laude from Texas A&M University, Corpus Christi, just 4 years later. I could easily write a book or a memoir on my life experiences. But despite my disposition, I have experienced enough of life's up and downs to be non-judgmental, compassionate, down-to-earth, and realistic, all qualities I deem more valuable in a teacher than any theory. This is not to say that theories don't have their place, of course. I am not a know-it-all by any means, and I am looking forward to practicing the many theories I have been learning in the Master's and Certification program at the Island University. Another thing that makes me feel like I will excel in teaching aside from life's trials and tribulations is my experience with my own children. If ever a life experience could give one a schooling, as the saying goes, it is the experience called motherhood. I have one teenage son. Need I say more? The firstborn that I've previously mentioned, and a daughter in the second grade. I am very thankful that they are both healthy and happy kids, and that they both do well in school. But we have had our learning experiences with each other, that's for sure. I am 33 years old. I'm a fall baby, a Scorpio to be more specific, and although I've been a mom for a while, I feel like I am just now getting the life thing down, let alone the mom thing. The verdict isn't in yet, but I feel I have had some pretty good days. I'm sure there are times when I could have been better, but more times when I could have been a whole lot worse. I think being a professional educator is similar. There is always room for improvement, but the important thing is to always be to do one's best and constantly evaluate and reevaluate oneself. It is important to be consistent, but while whatever strategy you may have, it may work today, those same strategies may not work tomorrow. You have to be flexible. One thing that has brought much happiness and stability in my life is my husband. I met him when we were both attending Del Mar College here in Corpus Christi, Texas. We have both lived here the majority of our lives, although he was born in Massachusetts and I in North Carolina. He took me back to the same classroom in which we first met to propose. He is a wonderful father and husband and has given me the family life in which I have always dreamed. I would like to tell you that we have a perfect life, but there isn't such a thing. We're pretty normal. 2 dogs, 2 cats, 2 kids, 2 cars, 1 SUV, of course, a company truck, and 1 daily choice to make our lives together work on even the toughest of days. We live in a modest 322 on the north side of Corpus Christi and attend a Baptist church in the area. I come from a long line of educators. Both of my parents are retired teachers. My mother even taught at my high school during my senior year and was the assistant principal there several years prior when my brother and one of my sisters attended. While both of my parents have had some difficulties to overcome in their careers, they have never spoken ill of the profession and have always told me that they loved what they did while encouraging me and others to join the profession. My mother's grandmother on her mother's side was a principal of a school. Her name was Lydia Jane Emerson, a descendant of Ralph Waldo Emerson. Perhaps that explains my love of reading and writing. I would never profess to be as eloquent, of course. My mother's grandmother on her father's side ran a boarding house and her father was an M.D. Education has always been important to my family. I didn't originally want to teach, probably because both of my parents were teachers. I received my Bachelor of Arts degree in Communications back in 2001. Now I am currently seeking my initial teacher certification and Master of Science in Secondary Education through the Masters in Certification program. After having and raising my own children, I realized my dream of becoming a teacher. It was one of my childhood dreams, but I guess I had lost sight of it temporarily. I remember that I used to line all of my dolls up and give them lessons using a straightened metal coat hanger as a pointer and occasionally whacking any student out of line like an old schoolmarm. I was a little harsh as a 7-year-old teacher, needless to say. I chose to pursue teaching as a career as an adult because I want a challenging and fun profession while having a schedule similar to that of my children. And like Gracie Lou Freebush of the movie Miss Congeniality, I really do want world peace. I think that only comes by having parents and teachers that are willing to lay aside bureaucracy and cut through the red tape to be the difference in a child's life. My mom has always said that being a teacher is a calling, meaning that not everyone can teach. It takes a special kind of person to be a teacher, despite the derogatory saying that those that can't do teach. I look forward to teaching. It is only the beginning of a lifelong dream, and to be the difference to at least one person in the world. I can't think of any other profession that provides more opportunities to accomplish that goal, nor any that could be more worthwhile.